हेलो फ्रेंड्स, अ वेरी वार्म वेलकम टू यू ऑल। स्वागत है आपका आपके अपने चैनल पढ़ाई करो करो तैयारी जीत की के यूट्यूब प्लेटफॉर्म पर। 365 डेज द डे इट वॉज के आज के सेशन में हम 18 दिसंबर के बारे में जानेंगे, जिसमें हम बात करेंगे अबाउट द भोजपुरी पोएट श्री भिखारी ठाकुर, फॉर्मर चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ यूनियन टेरिटरी ऑफ पुडुचेरी V. Venkata Subba Reddyar, the inauguration of National Museum, military action for the liberation of Goa, and independence activist politician Mukut Bihari Lal Bhargav, and the god of cricket Sachin Tendulkar. तो चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं एक मोटिवेशनल कोट के साथ। तू रख हौसला वो मंजर भी आएगा, प्यासे के पास चलकर समंदर भी आएगा। थक हार के न रुकना ए मंजिल के मुसाफिर, थक हार के न रुकना ए मंजिल के मुसाफिर, मंजिल भी मिलेगी, मिलने का मज़ा भी आएगा। तो शुरुआत करते हैं पहले पॉइंट के साथ। भिखारी ठाकुर, अ भोजपुरी पोएट, प्लेराइट, लिरिसिस्ट, एक्टर, folk dancer and singer, was born on this date in Kutubpur village in Chhapra, Bihar. Bhikhari Thakur was popularly known as the Shakespeare of Bhojpuri, and people also used to call him as Rai Bahadur. He was born in a barber family, and when he grew up, he adopted his family profession of barber. And then, in search of a different job, he went to Kharagpur. He used to watch Ram Leela, and it became his inspiration to write and act in plays. Sometime later, he came back to his village and formed a drama company with folk singers and started performing Ram Leela. He wrote 29 books in his career and directed many plays. His plays used to be on social issues. His plays Bidesiya, Gabar Ghichor, Beti Biyog earned him immense popularity. In 1963, in a Bhojpuri movie Bidesiya, Bhikhari Thakur made a special appearance in a song. On Bhikhari Thakur's life, a musical play by the name Bhikhari Nama has been written. The next point is V. Venkata Subba Reddyar, former Chief Minister of Union Territory of Puducherry, was born on this date in Pondicherry, now Puducherry. He was the Chief Minister of Union Territory of Puducherry from 11 September 1964 to 8 April 1967 and from 6 March 1968 to 17 September 1968. The next point is about the National Museum. National Museum, one of the largest museums in India, was formally inaugurated by the Vice President of India, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan in New Delhi. In May 1946, Maurice Goyer Committee prepared the blueprint for establishing the National Museum in Delhi. The exhibition of Indian art and artifacts from various museums of India was organized by Royal Academy, London. The exhibition went on the display in the galleries of Burlington House, London during the winter of 1947-48, and then the exhibition was organized in the Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi. On 15th August 1949, National Museum was inaugurated by the Governor General of India, C. Rajagopalachari, in Rashtrapati Bhavan. 12th May 1955, Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru laid the foundation stone of present National Museum building, and on 18th December 1960, the first phase of the National Museum building was inaugurated by the then Vice President of India, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. Second phase of the building completed in 1989. The National Museum currently has over 2 lakh works of art, both Indian and foreign origin, covering over 5,000 years. National Museum comes under Ministry of Culture, Government of India. The next point, Indian government launched a military action for the liberation of Goa from Portuguese rule. This military action ended the Portuguese rule in Goa and merged it with Indian Union. This military operation was code-named Operation Vijay. All the three sections of Indian Armed Forces, Indian Army, Indian Air Force and Indian Navy participated in this operation. This operation involved air, sea and land strikes for over 36 hours and it concluded with a decisive victory of India. After the end of Portuguese rule of Goa, Major General K.P. Kandath was appointed the military governor of Goa. The next one is Mukut Bihari Lal Bhargav, an Indian activist and politician, passed away on this date in Jaipur, Rajasthan. He fought for the Indian independence and he served a prison sentence for participating in Quit India movement. He lost his eyesight while in jail. He was also a member of Constituent Assembly. After independence, he was elected to Lok Sabha in 1951, 57 and 1962 for Ajmer constituency in Rajasthan. The next point is Sachin Tendulkar played his first one-day international against Pakistan on this date. Sachin Tendulkar is one of the greatest batsmen in the history of cricket. He is popularly known as God of Cricket. His other nicknames are Little Master and Master Blaster. He is the only player who have scored 100 international centuries. On 16th March 2012, Sachin Tendulkar scored his 100th international century against Bangladesh at Sher-e-Bangala Stadium in Dhaka. Sachin Tendulkar is the first batsman to have scored double century in one-day international. On 24th February 2010, Sachin Tendulkar scored 200 runs in just 147 balls against South Africa in Gwalior. Sachin Tendulkar is record holder for the most runs in both Test and ODI cricket. In 200 Test matches, he scored 15,921 runs and he scored 18,426 runs in 463 ODIs. In Test matches, he scored 51 centuries and in ODI he scored 49 centuries. Sachin played his first ODI on 18th December 1989 against Pakistan and his last ODI was also against Pakistan on 18th March 2012. Sachin played his first Test match on 15th November 1989 against Pakistan and his last Test match was against West Indies on 14th November 2013. Sachin played only one T20 international against South Africa on 1st December 2006. Sachin scored his first Test century against England on 14th August 1990 and his first century in ODI was against Australia on 9 December 1994. So friends, I hope आज का ये सेशन आपके लिए इंफॉर्मेटिव रहा होगा. कल फिर मिलेंगे कुछ कार्यों के साथ. अगर आपको ये सेशन अच्छा लगा हो तो प्लीज़ अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर करें, सब्सक्राइब करें एंड फॉर रेगुलर अपडेट्स डाउनलोड आवर मोबाइल ऐप. पढ़ाई करो, करो तैयारी जीत की. नमस्कार, जय हिंद.